Hey, happy Monday, everybody. This is Matt Chappell, and I'm excited about everything that happened last week and everything that's about to happen this week. So let's unpack it all. So last week, we launched another Uncarrier move called Internet Freedom, or as I like to say, Internet Freedom! That's what we're talking about, guys. So, and we're freeing customers from the cable companies. I mean, nobody likes their cable companies. Who likes their cable companies? Who says, man, you know what? Some of the best companies in America, Charter, Spectrum, Comcast, I love them. They're great. They're famous for the experience. They're not. People don't like how much it costs, and they don't like the experience they have, and they love T-Mobile. Now, you think about what's going on in SMRA in these rural markets. These customers, they don't even have choice. We met a customer last week, Angela Rodriguez and the A-Team down in Greenville. They met a customer last week who said, thank you, T-Mobile. Thank you, thank you. I haven't had internet for 20 years. And we're making that real with the product we got. So it's just fantastic what we're doing. So last week was great, and we launched that. Well, on Friday, had every leader, every market manager, every RISM, they went out and they spent time in at least one retail store for the full day, full shift. And we did a great job with it. We led the nation in address validation, almost 100%. Kelly Townsend and her team was the best at 100% address validation, and they led the way in HIN activation. So awesome job to Kelly and team. But Johannes and Dennis and their teams all did a fantastic job. And I really appreciate the leaders getting out there and making it happen. There were 3 leaders I want to highlight that were out in those stores. Jennifer Engelking, she went to Saybrook. We got Amy Woldridge in the Goldsboro market and Ashley Dierich in Mechanicsburg. They all went out, and they were the best 3 performers we had in terms of getting address validations and what they did with those approvals. Great work, ladies. So that was Internet Freedom. On Friday, we also had our core all hands call. I hadn't done one of those in a couple months, and or in a little bit. And I want to just celebrate a few stores individually that had the best April. Our number one store was Corey Pickens and Lysandra Grahales out in Pickens, South Carolina. I'll see you guys later this week. They were number 1. Number 2, Coastal Grand, Brian and Kenny, always near the top. They had a killer April. They're having a killer May. They have a killer whatever they come to work. And then Lumberton, number 3, Lumberton, North Carolina, Terrence and Lakeisha, they came in 3rd. Congratulations, Lakeisha. I hear that you are a mentor in the LEAD program. That's awesome. So that was a little bit of a recap of our Friday call, but I love the energy. And I introduced the team to what we call Core Elite, which is a vision for the future for our retail stores, which is really to basically be the best retail store in your community. Not best wireless retail store, best retail store in terms of experience for employees, experience for customers, and of course in delivering what we need at T-Mobile. So that was a great call on Friday. Sunday, we had our all hands calls, our all hands meetings in our retail stores. And I really want to thank Johannes and Kelly and Dennis for leading those calls, kicking off those calls on Sunday morning. I got a chance to listen into Kelly's. She did a great job. She talked about DE&I, led by Matt Triskopoulos. She talked about values in action, and she talked about the great performances that have been delivered by that team here. So congratulations to those leaders, and thank you for those meetings. On Sunday, on a personal front, I went to pick up all my sons, as I call it, all his shit at college. He finished his freshman year. That room didn't look so hot when he moved in. It looked a heck of a lot worse when he moved out. So I don't know how he lives in those conditions, but he didn't live in this house in those conditions. It was unbelievable, that place. But it's just dorms, you know. I don't think I'd do it again, but super proud of him. He had a great freshman year, and he'll be home for the summer and working. All right, so let's talk about Talking with TG. I got a chance to lead, and thank you, Terrence, for letting me lead that. I got a chance to lead the Talking with TG session on, Wednesday last week. And the topic I picked was building your brand for the long haul. And I talked about 5 lessons that I've learned throughout my career, 25 years in wireless, that I think can help you build a long-term sustainable personal brand. And they're not all things that I'm saying I've done exceptionally well. They're things I've observed other leaders do well throughout my career. And if you haven't had a chance to watch that yet, you can tune in. There was a replay, and I think there were some good nuggets to pull away. I also highlighted a couple of things. One thing I talked about, the importance of establishing a personal board of directors, something I learned from Kevin Gleason, a mentor of mine, about a personal board of directors that really feeds you information on things that can make you better and to make big decisions in your life. But I'm going to ask for an action from any leader, anybody that's interested in improving their brand in the business. Doesn't mean if you're a leadership member, just anybody that wants to improve their brand. I want you to take a brand inventory. Go talk to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people that will give you candid feedback and say, define my brand in one word. And then if there was anything I could do to improve my brand, what would it be? Take that feedback, go back home, internalize it, and decide to take action with it. I promise you, if you go to the right people, they'll give you candid feedback. They will only help you improve your brand. And when your brand improves, your career accelerates. So super important. All right. So I want to highlight some recognition for May. These are the May leaders. We got 2 people that are #1 in the nation as market managers and RISMs. We have Matt Robinson in Fredericksburg, #1 market manager in the country in May. And then Matt Triskopoulos, #1 RISM in the country in May. Awesome job. We have David Miller out of North Myrtle and Wilmington. He's 13th ranked market manager in the country. So he's running #2 in the region. And then Amy Woldridge out of Goldsboro. She's #8 in the country, #2 in the Mid-Atlantic. So can't wait to see what happens down the stretch, the back half of the month. When I look at our market, our stores, top RSMs, top Rams. Charlottesville store, #1, Jacob and Noah. #2 is Will and Brian at Ashland. #3 is Julio and G at Seaford, Delaware. How about #4 out at Skybo Road, Brandy Johnson and Jamie Rosero in Fayetteville. And then #5, again, Coastal Graham, Brian Camara, Kenny Anderson. That's our top 5 stores. So second half of the month, still up for grabs. A lot will change, I'm sure, but great start to those folks. This week, I'm heading out to Anderson, South Carolina to hang out with Ernesto and with Maria. Can't wait to see the Pickens store. We'll go to Seneca. We'll see Greenville. We'll see a bunch of things. We'll see winning. I'm not eating any damn croissants. Do not bring me the croissants. Do not put the croissants on the table. I'm trying to do something about this thing here for the summer here, Ernesto. I need green salads. And then next week, I'm going up to Charlottesville and Harrisonburg to spend some time with Rico and Raphael and Sonny and Mac and Kelly and some of the dealers and our core stores, of course, the week after. So I can't wait for that. Thank you for listening in today, and let's have a great week.